What's up, YouTube? Retro Bros finally back once again. It's been a while. It's been a while, hasn't it, DJ? We do apologise, it's been a while. I mean, we've had a few things on in life. I've been on holidays recently. This guy's been working non-stop. He's a workaholic, this guy. I'm not sure why he's not talking yet. But that's the reason we haven't been on. So we do apologise. But we got wristbands flying all over the place. And there's only one reason for that.
And I'm going to speak now because I've been holding my breath because this guy never shuts up. And it's wristbands for everyone that's asked a question. And thank you for your feedback because that's what we are, Retro Bros community, talking about retro games non-stop. Look, we even got some new posters. We've got some new posters. I don't know if you can see them, but look, thank you eBay and thank you the wonderful world of the internet for providing those posters. But we're ready to answer those questions.
We are.
And we're going to start off with number one. And I tell you what.
Who is it by? It is by
Madder Than a Pumpkin. That's who it's by. Username on YouTube, Madder Than a Pumpkin. And I'll tell you what.
Thank you very much for submitting your question.
And you know, they're a good member. You know, they provide a lot of feedback. And even though this question is relating to toasters, you know, I like mine medium brown. Medium brown. So the question is:
a pelican hiding in the toaster attacks you. Which would be pretty scary, wouldn't it? I mean, imagine a pelican jumping out of a toaster while you make breakfast.
Can you put butter over a pelican? No. Can you put margarine over a pelican?
You can't.
Can you put marmalade over a pelican?
So imagine that.
But can you fucking knock out a pelican?
You can.
Exactly, that's right. And that's what you need, a strong retro character for that.
You do. So what retro character or combination of characters would you use to protect you against this pelican?
Well,
what a question.
My first answer to this would be Bomberman. And the reason is that's so I could stick a huge mega bomb down the pelican's throat and, safeguard myself. Because imagine when you wake up in the morning, your eyes are tired, you come to the kitchen, expecting peace. You just want to, feel your hunger, you know what I mean? By having a couple of slices of toast. Is that too much to ask for? Bam! A pelican jumps out there and tries to attack you. And Bomberman would be my character.
Alright.
Who would you be, Doggo?
Well, I've heard pelicans like bananas, so I might have to get Donkey Kong in.
Donkey Kong to save the day.
You know, you can whip out a couple of bananas left, right, and centre, and the pelican go and take his banana. I don't know if that's a pelican sound, but hey.
That wasn't a pelican sound.
Okay, was it?
No,
how does a pelican sound?
That was a rhinoceros on a bad day. On a bad day. But look, Donkey Kong and Bomberman, I mean...
That's a good combination.
That's a good combination. Yeah, but I mean, look, Pelican out of toasters. And look, thank you for the serious question because I know...
That's a great question.
You're 100% genuine in that question, hoping for a real response. But thank you. Anyway, look, second question now.
Second question.
We're going to go to second question.
You know what?
By Mr. Is this Mr. Dude? Mr. Dude 206, thank you.
Mr. Dude 206, he's a good bloke. Check out his channel. I love his channel.
Great.
Just quietly. I'll put a link in the bottom as well.
Alright, cool. Click on it. Mr. Dude 206 says... If you could rename Street Fighter, what would you call it? And then he's got Castlevania or Ninja Gaiden with a smiley face underneath.
It's a tough two choices to choose from. So I mean, I don't know.
Look, I'm thinking Ken, Ryu. You know what I mean? I would go with Ninja Gaiden. But can we give it another name? Can we give it another name?
You'd have to go Ninja Gaiden. Out of those two suggestions, definitely Ninja Gaiden. But I think I can think of a better name if I was to call Street Fighter something else.
I would call it Universal Fighters.
Well, I mean, they're not. I mean, they're around the world.
World Fighters.
World Fighters.
Global Attack. Global Damage.
That's not
Global
bad.
Destruction.
Not bad.
Global Catastrophe.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
Global Obliviation.
Not bad. Not bad, DJ.
Global Domination.
It's pretty good.
What would you call it?
I have no fucking idea.
He's got no idea. You're gonna give it a name. You gotta answer the question,
Street
please.
Fighter. What would I call it? What would I call it? You know what?
Being a bit tasty. That's what you call it. What would you call it?
I'd call it Lick of the Thumb Fighter.
Lick of the Thumb Fighter.
And the only reason is because when me and DJ used to play Street Fighter for so many hours back when we were younger, we used to play it for a long time.
A long time.
We played for that long that doing Hadoukens and shit like that would give us blisters.
Massive blisters, yeah.
Massive blisters.
Massive blisters, yeah.
And the only way to heal that blister was to give it a little
lick. Yeah, and you had to make the D-pad smooth. And look,
to make it smoother, to make the Hadouken easier. So you had to lick your thumb, and so from those many years back there, we still sort of doing celebration.
Look, he's a weird guy, and
lick the thumb
he's still sucking his thumb. This guy, so.
That's a good little story.
That's a good question. And look, retro games live on forever. And
thank you, Mr. Dude.
Thank you, Mr. Dude. And what do we got now?
Retrophile TV has sent us another question.
Yep. Can you read it out for me, please?
I will read it out.
Good. Thank you very much.
He says, this is for both of us, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Right. Just for you?
Yeah, just both of us. He says, if you could have only one weapon or item from a retro game in real life, what would it be? Pretty good question. Oh, thanks, man.
Look how bad that had it. Oh, he's serious business. Got his hat backwards.
I've always got my hat backwards.
That means business.
Retrophile TV, thank you for the question. Well, in real life, what weapon or item?
If you could have any weapon or item from a retro game, what would it be? And Retrophile, you're going to get a wristband for sure. And maybe all the other people are going to get wristbands because that's an ultimate question.
What's your ultimate answer?
That is an ultimate answer. And I'll tell you what, there's one thing that jumps to mind when I think about this question. And I'm thinking about all the games. You know, I'd rather be in Marble Madness. You know, I could be in Marble. I could just be rolling everywhere. You know what I mean? I could be. What else could I be? I could be Pitfall. You know, I could be swinging across lines. Yeah, swinging across lines, going down swords. But there's one thing that jumps into mind, and I'm talking about Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm talking about a classics of all classics.
It is a classic.
And you know what? Actually, my first answer, you know what I mean, was the Kabuki suit. You know, I'd love to turn into a statue at any time I wanted. And if anyone was giving you crap, I could just turn into a statue. You know, I'm not real. I'm not here. I'm not even listening to you. You know, I'm just a piece of art. But then I thought about the raccoon. Ooh. You know what I mean? The raccoon. But then I thought, that's only got limited flying time.
It has.
That's only got limited. Yeah. So there's only one thing that I would really like, and that would probably be the P-Wing. The P-Wing in Super Mario 3.
Lasts the whole level.
The whole level. The ultimate flying thing. You can just fly whenever you want to. You know what I mean?
What happens when the level's over?
It's not, well, one, my life is the level. It's the level of life, and I would just be flying non-stop whenever I wanted to.
Alright, that's a good one. I like that.
Thank you. I've thought hard about it.
You did. Yeah.
I've gone through my whole repertoire of retro games. That's French for repertoire.
Oh, I tell you what, I've got to go down the same line as the Super Mario Brothers because there's so many unique weapons.
Oh my god.
And I'm whipping out a flute.
The flute, the whistle! He's got a transport! Yeah, the whistle.
Alright.
Flute. Go back to the orchestra.
Doggo. It is a flute, isn't it?
It's a whistle.
Mario Brothers 3?
No, whistle.
Okay, it's a whistle.
Comment below and if you believe it's a flute or a whistle, but thank you for typing whistle.
But imagine just whipping out your flute or your whistle.
Whipping out my flute? Yeah, imagine just whipping it out. Imagine just whipping it out.
If I could whip out my flute and then just transport to any other planet or world, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it would be cool.
Or anywhere, maybe, you know, in the universe or in the world. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, man, it would be awesome. Where would you go?
I would go to Botswana.
Botswana?
Yeah.
I know a park in Botswana.
Dude.
It's a good park.
It's a good park.
It's a good park, good grass.
Good grass.
But look, you know, you got to think about the whistle can only make you travel 2, 3, 4 worlds at a time. Remember?
But yeah, but you can't. Yeah, don't you?
But you've only limited yourself to 8 worlds, so.
Okay,
you've kind of screwed yourself. No, next question.
Okay, look, that's it. Thank you very much, Retrophile TV.
Yeah, thank you very much. You're a champ. You're a champion.
We have another question from Jay. We'll just call him Jay. That's a good one.
He's a good guy, Jay.
JJ.
Good guy. Being a supporter for a long time.
He's a tank, mate. He's
like, he is Mr. Tank, and he loves his video games. And he's asked a good question.
And it's DJ Vicky question as well. So I'm not even in this one. So DJ.
No, well, let's be fair. We are a democratic society here, and we believe in retro bros and finding questions for relevant people. And Doggo's going to answer this one for sure. And Jay asks, what is your favourite retro game soundtrack? And you know, I'm telling you, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games out there, and music.
That's tough.
You have gameplay in a game. You have graphics in the game, but if there is a great soundtrack to the game, it gives that game so much more depth.
I've got one.
So much more depth. And we're talking pre-2000. You know, 2000 or pre. This is retro.
I've got one.
Talk about it.
And we recently just did a video on it.
Double Dragon?
No.
That's a great soundtrack though. Oh, I know what he's talking about. You got a baby. Big Mac. Cheeseburger. 54 calories. Onion rings. Before 10:30 breakfast menu. Junior burger. Just order those fries. Upsize me. Supersize me.
Rock and roll racing. How good is the soundtrack on that? It just came to my head like that.
It's a game
so
that we
many
love.
awesome rock games, songs. But
no, look, that is a banging soundtrack.
if you haven't watched that video, check it out. It was good.
Oh, it's wicked music, and you know they really put awesome music.
They really did.
Yeah, really cool music. Look,
DJs.
I'm gonna look. I'm talking retro games because you know when we think like 1996, 1997, 1998, you know that's actually 15, 16 years ago.
It's retro.
You know
bro.
that is retro. You know, 15, 16 years ago, and I'm talking. It's gonna be a role-playing game, and it's a big role-playing game and very close to my heart, and it is retro for me. But the soundtrack is amazing. It's orchestral. It suits the environment. It suits the game, and that game is no other than the Ocarina of Time in Zelda, Nintendo 64. I know Link, and because that you have to listen to the soundtrack, and each environment you're in, the music is so well crafted for that environment, and it gives you way more depth. And all the Zelda fans out there, you know what I'm exactly talking about. All the songs on the Ocarina and at the market and Hyrule Field, and it just gives you that much. It just gives you that much more feel for the game, and hope you guys all appreciate that one. And look, looking into the future, you know what I mean. Subscribe, let your friends know about us. We've got way more video games coming now.
We do.
We've been away, we've been busy, but we've done Mortal Kombat 1, haven't we? We've done Mortal Kombat 1, and that was taken out by Doggo. He taught me an absolute lesson. Sub-Zero, Scorpion.
It's actually pretty close in the end.
You can't beat this guy.
It's pretty close.
But now, coming up soon, we got Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, coming up soon.
Mortal Kombat 3, and it's the best out of a Mortal Kombat trilogy.
Yeah.
The 3 bits, and they'll be coming within a week at least. At least they'll be coming very soon. And we're sorry we haven't put up any more vids, but look,
we're back.
We're back from overseas. You know, we're ready to party and ready to play video games again. And look, any comments, any questions, subscribe, YouTube, let your friends know about us. Look,
hit that like button.
Look, we're nearly 50.
Almost there.
50 subscribers.
We're 3 away. 3.
And I'll tell you what, I think when we get to 100, we're going to give away a shirt. We're going to give away a Retro Bros.
Definitely.
To one of the 100 members.
Maybe
if we get to 100, yeah, a couple, maybe. If we get to 100, we're going to give away limited edition Retro Bros shirt. So
we apologise for not wearing it tonight.
Yeah,
it's actually very
I don't
cold.
even know what we're wearing, but
it's actually very cold here in Australia at the moment, so we're rugged up.
But yeah, let us know, and look, tell your friends, tell anyone that loves their retro games, check us out, subscribe, we're here for you, leave your comments below, as always. We got good news.
The questions, thank you very much.
Your names are listed here.
Yeah, listen there. Private messages, you know, private messages, we will send you guys out a retro band because you guys are awesome and you supported us and all that good stuff. We're going to send you out one. We originally said 2, but you know what? I'm going to send them out to all you guys that send us a question.
Yeah, yeah. And I'll tell you what, you just want to share the retro game world and show how much fun you can have and how competitive these games can be. And you know, I like winning. I like beating this guy, teaching guy a lesson. And guess what? I just smashed him today. 27-point comeback on Mario Kart 64 Championship. 27 points. And look, he can't even say anything. He's still crying on the inside.
We just did a live stream
on Twitch.
Just before this live. On Twitch TV. Check it out, link below.
Yeah.
live stream of Mario Kart 64, and he came back from 27 points down and destroyed me on the very last stage. And
Rainbow Road, baby.
I was gutted, man, gutted. But
that's why you never give up.
Never
ever give up when you're playing retro games.
Anyway, back to
until next time. And look,
thank you very much, guys.
Remember, those guys, private message your address.
Yeah, address, so we can send these bad boys out.
Send those bad boys. And we're gonna post them international if you live overseas. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. We'll keep our word. All right. Until next time.
Retro Bros
out.
Out.